And the difference is they are grown in 327 hectares by tribal communities. They are also they have sandalwood kind of aroma, and they are also pest and disease resistant. They have similar amylose content and digestible. The speciality or uniqueness of these two varieties is they are given certification under the category given to a farming community. It was not previously, these were the first one which was given to a farming community. Previously, it was given to individuals or to a society. So these are the details. The next one is 139, Kota Doria. Doria actually literally means threads in Hindi. So they are made in Kota region in Rajasthan. So they are known as Kota Doria. And this is only for logo, not for the actual fabric that was already given. So this is only for the logo. And this they have unique checkered square checked fabrics, woven fabric. They are made of silk, cotton, and also blended. The golden zari is also woven with them to give better appearance, so they are more desirable. The fabric is and very light. Many times the logo is actually woven into the fabric, so that's why they have taken the GI for the logo also later after taking the for actual fabric. So this was filed by Kota Dora Development Foundation, and it is made in Rajasthan. So these are the details. So next one is 140 Nasik grapes. So Nasik grapes are actually they are made specifically only in Nasik region of Maharashtra. This was formed. This was filed by Nasik Grapes Farmer Society. This the speciality of these grapes is they contribute to more than 50% of export from the country. So the districts they are done in different districts of Kalwan and etc. in Nasik district. They export mainly to UK, Netherlands, Germany, and EU countries. So these are the varieties. These are the details of the Nasik grapes, and these are the references. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Very well presented. Thank you, Gayatri.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
चलो अच्छा, वैसे इन द मीन टाइम कितने लोग हैं इस समय यहाँ पे हमारे इसमें?
Sir, 52 students.
अच्छा, so to all of you,
Sir,
हाँ,
sir, group number 21 wants to present because they would be leaving to some place. They won't be available in the second session. So, sir, please allow them to give the presentation.
So, we from group 15 also talked to you earlier, like we will not be available in मतलब at
तो
6.
15 के बाद में 21 कर लेगा, चलो ठीक है, 15 करो,
Okay, sir.
फिर 21.
Okay, sir.
But one
Okay.
thing I think all of you must be finding that you know it is so you know such of knowledge you are all of you are gaining. सारे जो presentation the purpose was कि you should be exposed to all the GIs or with the mutual coordinated efforts, and the purpose is served when you are making such good presentations. तो सब 10 GIs का जो presentation कर रहे हैं, that is all you know adding so much of knowledge to everybody, है ना? तो that was the purpose. चलो next कौन सा 15 और उसके बाद 21 की क्या कहाँ से कहाँ तक है 21?
Sir, we are group 15, like me and
हाँ.
Anand.
15 is 141 to 150.
Yes, sir. My entry number
hello.
is 2019.
हाँ नहीं ठीक है, मैं अब खाली group number लिख रहा हूँ मैं, because that was wasting 2-3 minutes per this thing.
Okay, sir. So.
Okay. Just a sec. Good evening, sir. Actually, I'm not quite well today, so if any time my voice gets distorted, please let me know.
No problem. Take some लवंग जानते हो ना?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Oh. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah,
Meenal, you can start.
Yeah. So, sir, like we are presenting the geographical indications from number 141 to 150. So, the geographical indication number 141 is the Surat Zari craft. So, the Surat Zari craft is just a second. Anand, slides.
Yeah, I have moved on to next. I think there is some connectivity issue.
Yes.
It is not moving to the next slide actually.
move कर गया
हाँ. So the Surat Zari craft is a textile product of Surat district in Gujarat, India, which is made from yarns of silk and cotton mixed with gold, silver and copper. The zari threads are used to make intricate designs by weaving them into generally silk fabric. Its use is extensive in textile industries and handicrafts, and its case was filed by Surat Zari Manufacturers Association of Gujarat region in 2019. So this all makes this
thanks. So moving on to GI number 142, we have serial paintings.
इसका जो सूरत का 171 कैसे है नंबर?
Sir, it's registration number.
171.
Yeah, it's GI registration number, but the serial number is 141.
Okay.
Okay. So next we have GI number 142, serial paintings. I guess you all must have heard about Nakashi. Nakashi is basically anything woven or painted on the clothes. So serial paintings is similar to that, which are filed by Serial Nakashi Chitrakala Trust in the region of Telangana on 20th November 2009. So serial paintings is basically a narrative format, much like a film roll or a comic strip, which depicts stories from Indian mythology. You can see some examples like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Garud Puran, and Markandeya Puran, and etc. So one salient feature of serial paintings is that it was used to be a means of verbal education. So like we learn a lot from our stories. So it used to present our stories in the form of paintings, and but it used to educate the uneducated. And beside paintings, serial artists also used to make some masks and dolls and used to paint over them. Next one.
Yeah, so the next one is Pembharati metal craft. It is a metal craft handicraft made in Pembharati. Its GI is 143. It is basically made in Telangana, state of India. They are popular for their extinguished sheet metal artworks. A few decades back, there were around 150 families which depended on the profession. But now, just because of the lack of marketing revenues, the number of artisans has reduced to 20 or 30 only. So the application was filed by Vishwakarma Brass, Copper and Silver Industrial Cooperative Society Limited of Telangana region in 2009. Next.
Moving on to GI number 144, it's Payannur Pavitra Ring. We all know about Pitru Paksh, it's a ritual in Hinduism where we can say we devote to our ancestors. So it traditionally in Pitru Paksh people wear a ring made of grass. So instead of grass, we have a ring made of gold and silver. Payannur Pavitra Ring was originally filed by the application was filed by proprietor named removed by it was removed by IPAB due to some reasons. It was originally filed in Kerala in the year 2004. So the Payannur Pavitra Ring is, as I mentioned, it is one of a kind of a shape that resembles a knot. That is its salient feature. So moving on, it also got amidst an objection. The objection was that actually the application was filed by Payannur Pavitra Ring artisans originally, but Subhash Jewelry filed the case that Payannur Pavitra Ring does not include all the makers or creators of the ring, because see, the main objective of any geographical indication is to protect those persons or people who are directly engaged in creating the goods or making the goods. But in this case, the creators or makers complained that the application has been made behind their back. So they filed the case, and after which the IPAB trust decided to withdraw the applicant's name. And it was just a coincidence that Payannur Pavitra Ring Artisans has also the same name, but it did not include all the makers and creators. So yeah, the conclusion of the case was that the applicant's name had been removed, and the further it also based conclusive idea on the next hearing of something based on tea, that is Darjeeling tea versus another corporation. Next one.
So the next one is Fulkari. So Fulkari, like you might have also heard about it. It is a very famous folk embroidery of Punjab, and it is the main characteristics of Fulkari embroidery are the use of dance stitch on the wrong side of coarse cotton cloth, which is colored with silken thread. Case was filed by Punjab Small Industries and Export Corporation Ltd of Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan, and it got registered in 2005.
Okay. So moving on to GA number 146. Yeah, sorry, just a sec. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. Okay. So GA number 146 is Khandwa Sari and Fabrics. The application was filed by Cooperative Societies of Khandwa Sari and Fabrics of the state Odisha, in the region, of course, Odisha, in the year 2008. So Khandwa Sari, we'll talk about its origin, how it came into existence. So basically a section of artisans in the village of Bunakar in Odisha were allotted for weaving decorative clothes for Lord Jagannath, Devi Subhadra and Lord Balbhadra. I think we all must know, we all know about the Jagannath Puri, like the temple, Jagannath temple in Puri, Odisha. So these three deities are associated with that temple only. So subsequently, over the years, the decorative clothes were known all over as Khandwa Sari, or in Odisha, we can say Khandwa Pat. Pat is basically, Pat means kapda. Yeah.
Yeah, so moving on to the next GI, like it's Byadagi chili, originated from Byadagi town in Karnataka. Byadagi chili is also known for its deep red color and is less spicy, and it is still has its second largest turnover over chili varieties in all over the India. It's very interesting, and and it also has its own oil, which is also known as oleoceran. It is popularly used in nail polish and lipsticks too. And the case was filed by Spices Board, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and it was filed in Karnataka region, and the filing year was 2008.
So the next one is our favorite Scotch whiskey. So according to the official Scotch whiskey regulations, which was updated in 2009, Scotch whiskey is not a general whiskey. Scotch whiskey is that whiskey that's made in Scotland using water and malted barley. Barley, you might be familiar with barley, and some other whole grains on occasion. And it must be aged for a minimum of 3 years inside oak casks. Casks is some kind of a vessel. Interestingly, the word whiskey originally meant water of life. Well, that's true for the addicts, but yeah. So the application was filed by the Scotch Whisky Association in Scotland in the year 2009.
So
Okay. So let me take over the objection also. So in the year
It was
2006, the first objection.
Last slide, it was not filed in Scotland in 2009. It was filed in India in 2009. Okay.
Okay.
The date of filing in
actually
India,
it's
not in Scotland. There it is to the
okay.
parliamentary system. In Europe, they have a system of passing a legislation for each GI. But India is a big country, rich country. We have got hundreds of GIs here. So we passed a bill, an act, GI Act, under which you don't have to go to parliament again and again. There is an application system. You file an application, and the registrar of geographical indications will register the GI, and that is valid for the whole world. Okay. Next, please.
Okay, sir. Got it. We'll correct it later.
Yeah. No, you have written correctly, but only thing what you spoke was not correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Filing date. This is the filing date in India, not in Scotland. Okay.
Okay, I'll take care of it from next time.
Chalo, next.
So just a second. Sorry. Yes, sorry. So the first objection was filed in the year 2006. It was between the Scotch Whisky Association and the Golden Bottling Limited. I will just briefly describe the case. So the dispute was over a brand called Red Scott by the Golden Bottling Limited. As you can see, Red Scott resembles Scotland, and it might deviate the customers that Red Scott belongs to Scotland or might be of Scottish origin. So on the ground of this only, the case was filed, and conclusively, Scotch Whisky Association won the case, and the Golden Bottling Limited had to pay rupees 5 lakhs in compensation. Another instance was in the year 2007. A similar one where it was over the brand Peter Scott, but it was actually filed by the Khode Distilleries Limited, and the Scotch Whisky Association noticed the name Peter Scott later, actually in 1974. That is 6 years later after after Peter Scott came into origin. So in 1974, they got to know about the brand Peter Scott, but over the years, it was in popular culture, and like customers used to buy the product, and so conclusively, the court decided to not take action over the Scotch Whisky Association, and hence the case failed, and there's no order as to costs or something.
Yeah, so I'll move on to the next GI, that is 149. It is Prosciutto Parma. It is an uncooked, unsmoked. It is an uncooked, unsmoked, basically dry cured ham produced from the hind legs of specially selected heritage breed pigs raised in the 11 regions of Italy according to the highest standards. It was filed by Consorzio del Prosciutto di Parma via Marcodel, and its state is Parma and its region in Italy. It was filed in India on 23rd of March 2009.
Sure, 26th of March. Thanks. So we have our last GI of the day, that is GI number 150. 150. It's Bagru hand block print. Previously also during Group 12's presentation, we have seen something like hand block print. I think Lakshan Swani had presented. So hand block print is basically type of you might have seen Muhar. So basically, there is scriptures over wooden blocks, and then they dip it in the paint, and they put it on the clothes, and that's the name hand block print. So in this unique process of dyeing, plain bright fabric is tinted yellow until the base color, and the base color is usually very light shade like white, cream, or beige. Then natural colors such as red and black are used for printing. Printing using carved wooden blocks, as I have mentioned earlier. So more the blocks used, more detailed will be the designs, as you can see from the pictures here. So that's all from our side. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Say Minal and क्या नाम है आपका?
Anand.
Anand and Minal, you have given a lot of non-violent and alcoholic drinks to people and taken long time. Nobody said you are taking long time. Chalo. Okay. Next. 21 now.
Yes, sir, group number 21.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Is the screen visible, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So we're group 21. We'll be presenting geographical indications of India from serial numbers 201 to 210. The first 5 will be taken over by Shaurya. So Shaurya.
Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Shaurya. So I'd like to open with the Mughal silk of Assam. So this is one of the very indigenous varieties of silk that emanated from Assam, and this has been growing from the wild silk that has been growing in those regions. And the speciality about this silk is that it's very durable and has a natural greenish tint, and it is also very lustrous. This patent was initially filed by the Patent Information Center in 2012, and after that it has been continuing henceforth. And so there has been an interesting objection, however, with this variety of silk. So the Central Silk Board had taken initiatives to spread the production of such silk to other parts of the country, such as West Bengal, Sikkim, and Andhra Pradesh. So this has been reported that this fragmentation in its production can actually take away the uniqueness from Assam and therefore can jeopardize the GI tag in the future. So this is something that is still under conflict as we speak. So next slide, please, Naman. So next one is the Firozabad glass. So Firozabad is a small industrial town near New Delhi, and it's known for its bangle industry. So this started when the Persians had come into India, and they had brought glass artists to India, and they had been following this art ever since then. And the patent was filed by the Glass Industry Syndicate in Uttar Pradesh in 2008, and it has been registered since 2013 in India. And however, there is a small little objection here as well. Similar to the first one, there has been fragmented growth due to insufficient market trends, and also the exports have been hit quite a while in the recent times, and this has led to this jeopardization of the GI tag. Next slide, please, Naman. So the next one is the Kannauj perfume, and it has a long history of Kannauj has a long history of producing a lot of perfumes in India, and it is also known as the perfume capital of India. So it directly competes with a variant called Grasser in France, and this perfume town has been like around for thousands of years, and this is the specialty of that town. So this so and this was the patent was filed by the Altar and Perfumers Association in 2008 and has been registered since 2013. And there is another objection which is given by due to the competition offered by the Grasser variant out of France, and the Grasser variant is also famous in India, and therefore this has reduced the production and the sales of the Kannauj perfume in India. Next slide, please, Naman. So the next up, we have the Kanpur Saddlery, and this traces back to the times when British were ruling India. And in Kanpur, they had set up the British India Corporation and a harness factory to cater to the needs of the British Army and the police. So such saddleries were produced in that period of time, and it has actually production has grown rapidly along the years, and in the recent times it has slowly tapered off because of the introduction of automobiles and less dependency on horses and other sorts of cattle. And the patent was filed by the Harness and Saddlery Exporters Association in Uttar Pradesh in 2009. Next slide, please, Naman. So lastly, I'd like to talk about the Moradabad metal craft. Moradabad is also referred to sometimes colloquially as the brass city, and the designs are very diverse and display the heritage and culture of that place, and come from a variety of sources. They usually depict the Hindu deities as well as the Mughal artifacts, and a lot of industrial practices and setups go into producing these metal crafts in India. And so people also use these in domestic uses, and the polished articles are used as handicraft metallic items, and they have also diversified their use to using other industries, such as using other metals like aluminium and bronze. So the patent was filed by the Moradabad Handicrafts Exporters Association in Uttar Pradesh in 2008 and was registered in 2013. Now Naman will take the next 5 articles.
Okay, I'll continue now. So the first year I'll be talking about is the Saharanpur woodcraft. So Saharanpur has this village called Khatakheri, and it is home to woodcraft artisans whose products are sold worldwide. Traditional handicrafts in this place are coupled with the latest business advances like online supply chains so as to enhance the outreach of the Saharanpur woodcraft. This region is buried deep inside the small and industrial town of Saharanpur, which is a place located in western Uttar Pradesh. The wood carving industry here has been pegged at around 400 crore rupees, and these wooden handicrafts are exported throughout the world, from these small crafting units to sophisticated showrooms. And the uniqueness of the product is not just about the quality of wood. I mean, they specifically just use shisham wood for whatever produce they make, but the finely detailed handwork of the wood carvers is also appreciated worldwide. And now moving on to the second GI that I'll be talking about, the Dharmavaram handloom pattu saris and pavadas. So Dharmavaram is a place in the Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh, and these saris, the Dharmavaram saris, are exclusively produced here in this place only. This place has a lot of mulberry trees growing, and mulberry is the favorite feed of silkworms. So naturally, this place is a foremost like this place is known for its silk production. In the last 2 centuries, the mulberry silk Dharmavaram saris, they found nationwide recognition for their sheer brilliance and beauty of the weave. And weavers here have been trying to include all of the colors, and they've been trying to include all new kinds of designs that are coming up. And now what is happening is the process is getting partially mechanized so as to assist the craftsmen in meeting the demands of a global market. Now, talking about Worli painting, Worli is a place in Maharashtra. It is located in the northern Sayadri range area of Maharashtra. And the Worli paintings are somewhat antique looking. They include circles, they include shapes like triangles. And these are different kinds of shapes. They're supposed to represent different kinds of natural elements. For example, moon and sun are represented by the circle, while mountains, conical trees, they're represented by means of triangles, and squares are used to depict pieces of land. Now, talking about Kolhapur Jaggery, Kolhapur is again a district in Maharashtra. It is a district located in the southwestern portion of Maharashtra, and this place is also known as the sugar capital of the world. Maharashtra, as we know, happens to be one of the foremost producers of sugarcane in the country, and it has also a lot of sugarcane mills. Now, what happens is this place happens to be next only to Muzaffarnagar in the production of jaggery. And what is very special about Kolhapur sugarcane is that it is rich in sugar, and the color body proportion is less as compared to the sugarcane that is produced in other parts of India. And Kolhapur's traditional jaggery blenders are specialized in blending it to a light red brown color as per the need. And the jaggery is made specifically in a place called Gurhela, and traditionally dinners are kept in these Gurhelas, and the jaggery is served with Kolhapuri mutton and rasa, which are specific delicacies that are particular to Kolhapur. There were certain objections that were raised to this GI, and what is happening is at present the sales and shelf life of the jaggery is declining. Hence, additional investment in terms of organic raw material and packages is required. Now, talking about Thewa artwork, Thewa artwork is something that is has been developed in the Pratapgarh district of Rajasthan in India, and it is a unique technique of jewelry making that involves embossing intricately worked out sheet gold metal on molten glass. It is made using 23 karat gold with multicolored glass, and the glass is treated by a unique technique over the course of a month so as to make it shine attractively, which in turn highlights the beautiful gold finish of the Thewa artwork. These happen to be the references that we used in making our presentation, and that is all. Thank you.
Thank you. Good presentation. To the next. The 21 is done, and we'll go up to 20. Okay.
Sir, 16, 16, 17, 18 and 19 and
हाँ,
20.
पहले का कोई बच गया होगा अभी आता है तो उसको भी ले लेंगे. Okay.
Yes, sir.
और
Yes.
अभी का
Group
है
number
20.
16.
16. हाँ, बताओ कहाँ पर हो स्क्रीन.
Group number 16. Group number 17. Group number 18. Group number 19.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
So
Arvind,
we
your
are
group number?
17. Saurav.
17. Okay.
तो 161 से 170 तक है ना ये?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Should we start?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay. So good evening. We are going to present term paper 2 on geographical indications. I am Saurabh Bansal, 2018 CS 50421, and my partner is Manav Bansal, 2018 CS 50410. So what is a geographical indication? A geographical indication is a sign which is used on products that have specific geographical origin and possess qualities or reputation that are due to its origin. Around 370 geographical indications exist.
Skip this thing. Come to your exactly your. No, 161 GI 161. Yeah.
Manav will continue from here.
Yeah. So here is our product with GI registration number 161, and it is Moradabad Metal Craft, right? And it is filed by Moradabad Handicraft Exporter Association, and its geographical area is Uttar Pradesh, right? Next slide. Yeah. So here is the description of my product. Like the main crafts are modern, attractive, and artistic brass, where jewelry and trophies made by skilled artisans. And the uniqueness of these products are like the goods manufactured at Moradabad have lighter weight in comparison to the metal goods manufactured elsewhere, right? And this product came from the Moradabad city of UP. Ramganga River flows in the northeast, and Ganga River is there in the southwest of this city, right? Next slide. Yeah. So here is the product with GI registration number 162, and it is the same product of Moradabad Metal Craft, but this time it is filed by the Export Commissioner Uttar Pradesh Government Export Promotion Bureau, and it is merged with the application number 161, right? And its geographical area is also Uttar Pradesh. Next slide.
You know, Manav, why 2 applications?
So basically, we have taken the registration numbers, and there are same product of 2 registration number. Like first of all, there is 161
I think you did not get me.
Yes.
I'll tell you why 2 applications, because this body did not know that other body is filing, other body did not know that that body is filing. So in 2009, both bodies filed the application for GI, and it was taken this thing. Then they merged the 2. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, the description and geographical area is the same, and so you have to tell the reason, right? So I will skip out that. And next slide, I'll come to the GI registration number 163, and the product is Central Travancore Jaggery, right? And this is filed by the Director of Research, Kerala Agricultural University, and its geographical area is Kerala, right? Next slide. Yeah. So it is the crude form of sugar produced from sugarcane, right? So why it is unique? Like it is unique for its very sweet taste, texture, and flavor. No chemicals other than low concentrations of quicklime is used in processing, which is the reason why it is considered as an organic product, right? And it is produced in the river banks in the central parts of the Travancore. Next slide. Yeah. So here are some points asked by the examiners of this GI, details related to the climatic conditions, soil conditions, and nutrient content of the product, and the comparative analysis report with other products, seasonal variation of production, and the clarification about how they are safeguarding the interest of the producer of the GI region. Right. So next slide. Yeah. So here is the product with GI registration number 164, and the product name is Prosciutto di Parma Hub, and it is filed by the Consorzio del Prosciutto di Parma via Marco Del, right? So and its geographical area is Italy. Next slide. Yeah. So it is obtained from the fresh legs of pigs that are born, bred, and slaughtered, right? And its distinctive physical features are its curved exterior, round shape, pinkish to reddish color, and mild and delicate flavor with fragrance. Right. And the secret recipe behind its success is the climate, soil, air, people, and tradition of that region. Right. And the region includes the territory in the province of Parma to the south of the Via Emilia in Italy. Right. So next slide. Yeah. So here is the product with GI registration number 165, and the product is Nashik grapes, and it is filed by the Nashik Grapes Farmer Society, and its geographical area is Maharashtra. Right. Next slide. Yeah.
ये नासिक ग्रेप्स तो पहले भी आ चुका है ना?
So
दो बार कैसे हो गया नासिक ग्रेप्स?
सर वो एक्चुअली मे बी जो पिछले ग्रुप है उन्होंने सीरियल नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग किया होगा, लाइक हमने रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग 161 to 170 प्रोडक्ट्स लिए हैं, सो मे बी that's why
सभी को तो रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर के हिसाब से लेना था।
सो हम लोग ने सीक्वेंस, हम लोग के ग्रुप में था नासिक ग्रेप्स 140 और हमने 131 से 140 तक लिया था, तो उसमें 148 नासिक ग्रेप्स था।
हाँ, तो वो एक्चुअली उन्होंने सीरियल नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग ले लिया था, एंड रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर उसका 165 ही था।
हमने उस नंबर से लिया था जिस नंबर को सबने फॉलो किया था, तो हमने भी उसी नंबर को फॉलो किया था, मतलब वी डिडंट डू एनीथिंग अनयूजुअल।
हाँ, मतलब
yes sir, we asked you about that at the end of one of the classes, and you told that no, you can prepare according to serial number. You don't need to think about GI number, because there was no way we can find at that time what is GI number. Now we can know, like we have done a lot of study on this, so now we know that what is GI number and how to find it. At that time it was not available, so you said this that we can make this thing according to serial number, so that's why we have all.
It's okay.
सर एक्चुअली काफी ग्रुप्स ने ये चीज की है ना, कई ग्रुप्स ने रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग की है, कई ग्रुप ने सीरियल नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग, सो दैट्स व्हाई
इट इज ऑलवेज द अलॉटमेंट नंबर। जैसा कि मैंने आई थिंक क्लास में मैंने कई बार कहा था ये बात को कि व्हेन यू आर अप्लाइंग, तो एक एप्लीकेशन में 4 साल लगा प्रोसेस में, एक एप्लीकेशन में 2 साल लगा, एक में ऑब्जेक्शन आ गए तो 6 साल लगा, एक में 8 साल लगा। तो इट इज नॉट फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग, इट इज फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ अलॉटमेंट, एंड आई वाज वेरी क्लियर ऑलवेज ऑन दिस एस्पेक्ट कि इट इज द नंबर दैट इज गिविंग द रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट वाइज। एक आज रजिस्टर होता है, रजिस्टर में सीरियल नंबर 1 और रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर 1 दैट इज दार्जिलिंग थी। उसके बाद में सेकंड जो है जीआई रजिस्टर्ड कौन सा है ना, तो रजिस्टर्ड जीआईज का नंबर, ठीक है, क्योंकि जो पहले एप्लीकेशन का सीरियल नंबर तो हो सकता है कि 10 साल से पड़ा हो, ऑब्जेक्शन लगे हो, कुछ और हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, लिटिगेशन में चले जाती हैं चीजें। इट इज नेवर द सीरियल नंबर ऑफ अप्लाइंग डेट, इट इज द डेट ऑन विच इट इज रजिस्टर्ड, एंड दैट इज द एक्चुअल नंबर, दैट इज द
अलॉटमेंट नंबर बेसिकली।
कि रजिस्ट्रेशन जिस डेट को हुआ है उसके
रजिस्ट्रेशन के
जीआई रजिस्ट्रेशन जब होता है, जीआई का रजिस्ट्रेशन हो रहा है, उसी का ही तो कर रहे हैं ना हम, वही नंबर है। ठीक है, चलो आगे चलो, कोई बात नहीं, एक तो ओवरलैपिंग होगी।
एक्चुअली वी वर कंफ्यूज्ड इन रजिस्ट्रेशन एंड एप्लीकेशन नंबर, राइट, बिकॉज़ इट इज वन एंड द सेम थिंग, एंड या सो
एप्लीकेशन नंबर इज, जैसे यू अप्लाई फॉर जेई का फॉर्म भरते हो, तो जिस दिन फॉर्म भरा वो डेट मानी जाएगी क्या? सबके फॉर्म आ गए ना, उसके बाद में मे बी दैट इज अरेंज्ड इन व्हाटएवर मैनर, तो उस तरह से होता है। आपको जो यहाँ पे रोल नंबर मिलता है वो आपका एप्लीकेशन के नंबर से तो नहीं होता ना, यहाँ का एंट्री नंबर तो यहाँ पे जो ज्वाइन करते हैं उनको उस हिसाब से मिलेगा। ठीक है, चलो आगे चलो।
आई विल कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम हियर। The GI registration number 166 is for Banjara Handicrafts, which was filed by Harappan Gaur Banjara Mahila Kala Vikas Mandal. It was filed in the state of Maharashtra. Now description. Banjara handicrafts include arts and crafts and traditional costumes which are produced at home without any commercial exploitation. The famous items include kachali, petia, zolana, kothalo, etc. The uniqueness of these handicrafts is that they are made of natural material and are created by only the women of the tribes. The background cloth is usually red in color and has peculiar designs which are unique to Banjara handicrafts. Now there were objections raised and this GI was refused because different GI for same products were already present. And the committee argued that applicants were not competent enough to protect the interests of the users. The GI registration number 167 is Gopalpur Tosar Fabrics. It was filed by Sri Bishnu Weavers Cooperative Society and it was filed in the present day state of Odisha. Now, Gopalpur Tusar fabrics are fabrics which are produced using Ghisa Tusar among other materials. Examples of cotton products produced by them include mercerized sari, lungi, dress materials, etc. These fabrics are distinguished and characterized by their unique design with fine layout and harmony of color schemes. The weaving for these fabrics is unique and is done on a fly shuttle frame loom. The next GI registration number is Hyderabadi Biryani, which was filed by consignors of Deccan Biryani Association. It was filed in the city of Hyderabad. Hyderabadi Biryani is a legacy of Nizams and has a very rich history. The uniqueness of Hyderabadi Biryani lies in its unique aroma, which is both sweet and herbal warm. A long rice is used to make Hyderabadi Biryani, which cooks up fluffy and is very nutritious. However, again, the objections were raised. And since the applicants could not provide details relating to the historical data of this biryani, the GI was abandoned. The next GI number 169 is Kohlapuri Chappal, which was filed by Central Leather Research Institute, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. It was filed in the states of Karnataka and Maharashtra. Now, Kolhapuri chappals are made with big back tanned vegetable leather. The uniqueness of these chappals is that they have unique patterns inscribed on the bands and the upper skin of chappals. The leather used for them has unique properties. It has a very low tannage and is very resistant to abrasion and water absorption. In Karnataka, this is manufactured in the districts of Dharwad, Bagalkot and Bijapur. And in Maharashtra, it is manufactured in the districts of Sholapur, Sangli, Kolhapur and Satara districts. The GI with registration number 170 is Kasargod Saris. It was filed by the Directorate of Handlooms and Textiles in the state of Kerala. Kasargod saris are produced with peculiar check or solid designs. They have a unique reputation of using the best quality combed yarn. They also use subsoil water for dyeing, which is the natural soft water. Unique color combinations is one of the specialities of these Kasargod saris. These are some of the references which we have used for making this presentation. A lot of internal links have also been used, but since they cannot be given as links, only the PDFs were available. So we have specified the outer links. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Group number 18, Akshadeep and Satyam.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Akshadeep, present the screen.
Okay, sure. So is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Oh. how to put it in the presentation mode? I'm not sure.
Yeah, here's a top right present.
Top right present.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So,
So Satyam will be starting.
hello everyone. So basically our GI registration that we have to present is from 171 to 180. I and Akshadeep have made this presentation. Next, Akshadeep.
Yeah.
So the first is GI registration number 171. It's Surat Zari Craft. You can see the GI logo, and it's a very famous craft. And we all know that in Gujarat, it's a very developed textile industry in Gujarat, and Gujarat has given a lot of different textile architecture to our country and to the world. So one of them is Surat Zari Craft, and it is produced in Surat district, and some of the distinctive thing of it is that the yarns are of silk cotton, and it is mixed with gold and silver or sometimes copper. So and 95% of the zari manufacturing is located within the Surat. And one very important thing is that 70% of the designers are women designers who make this craft. Next, actually.
Yeah, 171 was also presented by group number 15.
Sir, I think it's
Yeah,
the
sir.
same problem that
This is
And I
because of the
asked
competition
that
of
time
the.
also I asked you this registration number is 171. Why are you presenting it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
So
sir.
continue. Please continue.
Next. So second is one GI registration number 172. It's Champa silk sari and fabrics. It's also a handicraft, and it is located in it's a distinctive thing from Chhattisgarh. It was filed by, you can read the name, right? So there's a silk also known as Khosa silk. It's a very precious kind of silk, and it's world famous silk, and it's exclusively produced in Chhattisgarh, and it is drawn out of cocoons and that are grown in specific trees known as Arjun trees. And so this cloth is known for its sturdiness, and it's preferred as a pure silk in the state of Chhattisgarh. So it's also a very it's a thing that people prefer because of its highest purity. Next. So next comes GI 173. It's Baluchi Sari. It's from West Bengal, but thing to be noted. Actually, your screen. Yeah. So a thing to be noted is that although it's from West Bengal, but it's also a thing that is produced in Bangladesh, and it's a garment worn by women in both Bangladesh and the Indian state of West Bengal, and therefore it's primarily produced in was produced in one district, that is Murshidabad, but presently it's more produced in Bishnupur and the surrounding villages of Bishnupur and all. So and of course it's a thing from the West Bengal, and a thing to be noted, which I already said, is that since it's also produced in Bangladesh, and it's because both this Bengal region is a very fertile region, and due to the the two rivers, Ganga and Brahmaputra, makes it a very fertile plain. So it's also famous from very jute and textile production. So this whole region is known for its distinctive textiles and all. Next, actually. So next is again a shawl. It's again from Gujarat. As I said, that Gujarat produces a lot of textiles. So this basically this shawl are it's not just one shawl. It's basically different types of shawls, like embroidered shawls, dyed shawl, and a stall. So these are Kutch shawl, and primarily worn by women in the Kutch region of the Gujarat, and the Kachapi motifs are um, producing this from the Bhuj Jodi village in Kutch, and these Kutch weavers are traditionally Marwada or Maheshwari. Next, Akshadeep. So then comes Ganjam goat ghee. So this Ganjam goat is one of the Indian goat breeds, uh, and it's found in Ganjam district of Odisha, and it's also found in some surrounding state borders like in Andhra Pradesh. But it's very famous for its dual reasons. First is for a very good quality meat, and second for milk. And this milk produce a very fine quality ghee. It's very costly, and it's also said that or it's also like found out that it's also used for curing asthma. Um, and since it's one of the contributions from Odisha, and it was filed by you can read the name. So it's a product type is a food stuff, and we can't find the GI logo. So Akshadeep will take from here.
All right. So I'm Akshay, and I'll be covering the next 5 GI numbers. So this is GI registration number 176. It is Dhaniakali Sari. It is a handicraft, and it was filed by, you can read the name, in West Bengal. So traditional Bengal saris are designed using the finest and the long-standing ancient weaving technique. These saris are soft, light, and very comfortable to drape. These white Dhaniakali cotton sari with all over horizontal stripes will be a stylish addition to one's closet. So Dhaniakali sari is a cotton sari made in Dhaniakali, West Bengal. It is sari with 100 by 100 cotton thread count, borders between 1.5 and 2 inches, and 6 meter long drapery size. So these were like some specifications. So moving on to the next one. So GI with 177, it is Varanasi glass beads. So again, it's a handicraft. The GI logo is as shown, and the product is also is visible. So it was filed by Varanasi Glass Beads Manufacturers Association in UP. So Varanasi being India's largest exporters of beads and bead products, different types of beads are used to ornament various products like clothing, decorative items, etc. More than 2,000 artisans are involved in bead production and handicrafts in Varanasi, with most of them being concentrated in areas of Chandpur, Kanwan, and Ramnagar. These beads are among the 12 products on the Varanasi Institute for GI tags. The Varanasi glass beads industry dates back to 200 years. So next being 178, that is Khurja pottery. It is again a handicraft filed by its manufacturers association in UP. So it has been protected under the GI of Agreement on Trade Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights agreement. It is listed as 178 and of GI Act of 1999. And further mentioned, these potters often call themselves as Multani Kumar, suggesting that their origin was from Multan. So next being 179, this is Kothampuli saris and fine cotton fabrics. Again, it's a handicraft filed by, you can read it, and it is filed in Kerala. So Kothampuli is a small town situated in Thrissur district in Kerala. The major item of Kothampuli sari manufactured in grey style with kasaua. This traditional product are woven with 80s, 100s fine count cotton yarn. These saris are manufactured at Kothampuli, and weavers from Tamil Nadu migrated to these areas during 1200 and 1700 AD and started weaving these saris there. So coming on to the last one, GI 180, this is Bhagalpur silk. Again, it's a handicraft filed by Bhagalpur Tusar Silk Development Samiti in Bihar. So Bhagalpur silk or Tusar silk is a traditional style of silk saris. This material is used for making saris named as Bhagalpur sari. Bhagalpur is also known as Silk City of India. Bhagalpuri silk is made from cocoons of Anthrea athia silkworms. This species, also known as Vanya silkworm, is native to India. and the registration was valid up until July 2019, so it has been expired now. So this was it, sir. Thank you.
It is Bhagalpur, not Bhagalpur.
Yeah, Bhagalpur. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Sorry,
Sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So the next group.
Group number 19, Himanshu and Gadam. Next is group number 20, Changai and Maria. I think, sir, they have left.
Hello.
Sir, neither the group number 19 is here, neither group number 20, sir.
16 आ गया.
Group number 16.
और पहले के जो रह गए थे ना 2-3 ग्रुप्स 10 नंबर रह गया था शायद.
Yes, sir. 6, 7, 9, 10, 16. Yes, sir. So I think we can take a break now.
9 कौन-कौन से रह गए थे? 6, 7, 9,
10,
16,
19 and 20.
19. अच्छा 19 नहीं आ रहा अभी.
No, sir, 20 भी नहीं है.
20 भी नहीं है. तो we started 6 o'clock, 6:30 के कब करना है चालू बताओ.
6 o'clock से सर स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं सर. ये इसको भी चलने देते हैं. ये कॉल अपना चलता रहेगा, अपना सब ज्वाइन कर लेंगे 6 बजे और फिर ग्रुप नंबर 22 से स्टार्ट करेंगे.
और जो पहले के रह गए. हाँ
सर वी हैव क्लास टिल 6:30.
कोई बात नहीं. हाँ तो 1-2 कोई दिक्कत नहीं है इसमें.
ठीक.
जब 6 o'clock चालू करेंगे 5-7 मिनट चालू करने में लग जाता है इन लोगों को, जो भी करता है. तो वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम जो बैकलॉग को क्लियर करें पहले का.
ओके सर, या फिर ग्रुप नंबर सर 22 से ये स्टार्ट करते हैं. एट द एंड बैकलॉग सारा क्लियर कर लेंगे सर.
चलो वो भी ठीक है. 22 से चालू करते हैं.
यस सर.
वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 22. ठीक है.
ओके सर. ओके सर.
And sir, one more thing, like sir, can you upload the slides of the all lectures like after minor?
हाँ मैं जरा ईशान से बात कर लेता हूँ कौन कौन से थे. या मेरे को मैसेज कर दो उसमें कौन कौन से हैं. मेरे ख्याल से तो पोर्टफोलियो और जो पूलिंग वो सारे कर दिए थे या नहीं कर दिए थे पहले वाले.
सर एक ही स्लाइड अपलोडेड है, वो जो पेटेंट्स वाली पूरी बड़ी वाली फाइल थी, उसके बाद
अच्छा,
कोई फाइल
200 के बाद में कुछ नहीं किया हमने.
हाँ नो सर.
चलो कल कर देते हैं.
एंड सर जो मेजर का सिलेबस होगा वो पूरा होएगा या मतलब माइनर के
पूरा.
ओके.
ठीक है. और इस बार है कि
सर और ये
हाँ
सर और ये अटेंडेंस का भी सर ये बता दीजिए लोग को क्वेरी है अटेंडेंस के रिगार्डिंग.
कि जो अगर आज ही कंप्लीट हो जाता है तो उस दिन 1.5 घंटे की क्लास विल जस्ट टेक फॉर फॉर लेसर टाइम। आज अगर कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं ना, तो जो थर्सडे क्लास है उसको 1.5 आवर की बजाय उसको कम देर ले लेंगे, पौना घंटा, 1 घंटा, आधा घंटा, जितना भी देर होगा।
ओके
तो कुछ मुझे कुछ रह गया तो वो बता दूंगा मैं, 1-2 चीजें छोटे-छोटे पॉइंट थे,
ओके
मैं बता दूंगा, शेयर कर लूंगा।
ओके सर,
ठीक है,
ठीक है सर।
सर आज फिर भी कोई बच जाता है एक आधो प्रेजेंट किसी वजह से, तो विल हैव टू टेक इट अपॉन दैट डे।
ओके सर, ओके सर।
सर है
सब लोगों ने अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन किया है, सबके मार्क्स अच्छे ही होंगे इसमें भी, सब देख ही रहे हो। और ये जो पब्लिक प्रेजेंटेशन होता है इसमें ये नहीं होता कि मैंने किसी को ज़्यादा दे दिया, कम दे दिया। बाय एंड लार्ज ऑल ऑफ यू आर सीइंग एवरीबॉडीज प्रेजेंटेशंस, और उस तरह से और पहले वाले में भी सबके जनरली अच्छे ही हैं। और मिड टर्म में तो मिड टर्म क्या, जो भी कुछ था अपना माइनर टेस्ट, उसमें भी सबके मेरे ख्याल से जनरली एक्सेप्ट ए फ्यू, सबके 27, 28, 29, 30 थे। तो इफ एनीबडी वाज थिंकिंग ना कि इसको ऑडिट में ले लें, तो उसकी आई डोंट थिंक इट इज रिक्वायर्ड। हाँ, कोई क्या कुछ पूछ रहे हो?
Sir, and one more thing, like it's just a suggestion, like many courses, sir, कई courses में ऐसा कर रहे हैं कि like LHC में बुला के open book रख रहे हैं, like they can use their laptops, so just कि equality हो sir, you can use that method also, like just a suggestion.
वही होगा अगर करना हुआ ना।
Okay sir.
We will do it that way only. क्या किस डेट को है हमारा एग्जाम?
17. It is on 17.
17th ना? हाँ।
Yes sir.
तो मैं वही कह रहा था कि अगर घर पे देते हो और लैपटॉप पे और सब चीजें हैं, तो वहां पर भी लैपटॉप और सब चीजों के साथ में देना, ठीक है? आई वांट एवरीबॉडी शुड बी ट्रीटेड इक्वली।
Okay sir.
ठीक है ना?
Yeah, thank you.
चलो, ओके देन मैं इसको अभी क्लोज नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं अपना माइक को क्लोज कर देता हूँ एंड विल कंटिन्यू, ठीक है? इसी में कंटिन्यू कर लेंगे, एटलीस्ट आई विल कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम दिस ओनली। या इसको क्लोज कर देते हैं
मीटिंग।
हाँ
यस सर, फिर मीटिंग अगर क्लोज कर देंगे तो फिर से सब ज्वाइन करेंगे, तो अभी ये कंटिन्यू रहेगा सर, और सब अपना ज्वाइन कर लेंगे 6 बजे।
ठीक है, चलो, ओके देन,
ओके सर,
विल जॉइन एट 6।
यस सर,
ओके, बाय।